So the no grain, no gain has come back to the game, and we've been participating and trying to get lucky to get a whole bunch of these grains to unlock a bunch of these really fantastic rewards that we all want to progress our accounts, specifically for all you free-to-play players. We're going to be talking about this event, other events, as well as an important topic that has absolutely nothing to do with Call of Dragons later on in this video. Additionally, make sure that you get your pre-download on, because this is, you know what, by the time you're watching this video, it may already been done. Well, I'll share with you. I got my pre-download on to get my extended rewards so that I'm ready for the big update, because of course, we're all excited for new things coming to Call of Dragons all the time. It's what keeps this game thriving. But no grain, no gain. Essentially, you're going to be going out and taking part in different tasks that the game has to offer. Shall we take a look? Whatever you choose to interact with inside of the game, however you decide to participate in the event, you have a chance of getting some grains that you can then exchange for rewards. These are rewards that are going to be free, and for those of you that don't want to spend money inside of the game, these types of activities are ones that are kind of a shoe-in for you. Ones that you really should be participating in because, well, they're the ones that are going to actually enable you to progress the account for free. Now, yes, you're going to have to put in blood, sweat, tears, time, and a little bit of luck along the way, but that's why you are playing a Kingdom Builder as a free-to-play player. You're not playing to be the strongest and to dominate the most inside of the kingdom, because you can't. But you can play a particular role inside of the game with whatever it is you choose. As we discussed in my previous video, we did that with mages. I'm working on building one max strong mage march so I can be relevant in any war activities inside of the game. To help me progress to this, I participate in events like this so I can gain things that I need to progress the account to the point where it needs to be so that I can be relevant. Because it's difficult to be relevant, especially in server 32, when you don't have enough of an account to be relevant. I know. Don't give up though. Now, probably the best part of this is being able to rally the forts. This is when you're going to be going with your teammates and going after forts, taking them down. I mean, it's pretty easy, right? You go in, you set your rally, people join it, or you join other people's rallies, and you go take out a fort, and then you come back and you get the rewards for it. Sometimes you don't get the rewards you're looking for. Sometimes the grains are not in your pocket, and that's all right, though, because you just go out and send another one. As long as you got enough of the green goo, that's your CP, you know, your combat points. Scam likely. I get these scam likely calls all day long. It's literally the most frustrating thing. Someone sold my phone number. Looks like we also have some battles going on inside of the game as well, which always make the game fun. DNS and the Blood family, although friendly in nature, are always going to be battling it out. They are the strongest of their region, we are the strongest of our region, and we collide for server dominance. It's what these types of games are all about, and it's always fun to be able to sit back and watch some of the events and kind of just see and participate in the battles that are going on. I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing a war game. This is not a game that's focused on anything relating to just farming. This is not a casual Clash of Clans. This is an intense war game that has a look a little bit of Clash of Clans and tricks people in the beginning thinking it's like Clash of Clans when really, it's not. Now, artifact keys are often going to be my favorite awards that we get from this event. It's just something that's going to help progress me and my artifacts more than other items. When we have our epic hero tokens, they're okay if we were focusing on epic heroes, which I'm really not at this moment. Things to upgrade your metal, the metals to upgrade, gold, wood, and of course the legendary metal. Yes, the legendary metals are what we want to promote up our heroes. The heroes that we're always grinding to improve. The heroes that for me are going to be mages, Lilia and Velen, as we discussed in the previous video, that we need to be strong enough to spank you around. Now, we also talked about the pets that are coming to the game. I can't wait to try them out. It's just a gonna be a whole different way to play, a new integration of content. And when we have games, Call of Dragons or any games that we like to play that do this type of stuff, it is, to me, really exciting. Something else to learn, something else to teach, something else to participate in and participate with. And they're cute, which is also pretty cool. And of course, the Trial of Light. Yes, do you remember when I had a video out and we kind of were learning this on the go? Well, you could always be learning. You could always be participating in this event as well. This one takes a little bit more learning than maybe some of the others. There's actually battle mechanics inside of the game, and you really need to determine which heroes are the best for the jobs. Because here, you need to use some strategy, some wit, some intelligence to figure out how are you going to utilize the heroes to do the job best. Maybe for me, it's not going to be the same heroes I typically use if I'm going after Darklings or if I'm in war. Maybe I need a hero that has an ability or an artifact that needs to be switched in that can help me attain the goal of completing the event. It's definitely a fun one, and I encourage all of you to participate in it, and you probably won't be successful at first. It's probably going to take you a little bit of learning, a little bit of strategizing, and maybe even a little bit of chatting with your friends to figure out how well it can work for you. Either way, good rewards to be had, and it's a lot of fun as well. Now, I told you guys I wanted to share with you something else. I just saw this video. Now, who we're looking at here is Clash with Ash on the right and OJ on the left. Clash with Ash has a Raid Shadow Legends channel, but he was most known and had the largest channel from his Clash of Clans Clash Royale channel. OJ does all Supercell games, multiple million subscribers. Clash with Ash has recently changed his Clash channel into more of an interview style lifestyle channel. And in this video, he's actually interviewing OJ. Now, it's not about me promoting this video. That's not the plan here. The plan is for me to share one of the topics that was brought up. Now, we have two very successful content creators, people that have made a living and a good living creating content. And they're talking about the issue of being sedentary, depression creeping in, overworking yourself to the point of only sleeping 3 hours a night for years, trying to achieve your goal. Now, all of us look, and I did as well. 7 years ago, I was a teacher and never put out a YouTube video. Now, I'm no longer a teacher and I put out 2 to 3 YouTube videos per day. When you're trying to grind a goal in life, whether it be to be a YouTuber, which is like the new thing that everyone wants to do, to be a professional athlete, or to do anything, and you're putting yourself in unhealthy situations just to do that, there's a point where you need to put yourself in check and you need to say, what am I doing? Is it worth putting my body at risk and my health at risk? And how can I change my plan and what I'm doing so that I can make it a healthier experience and more enjoyable experience for me? For me personally, I work a lot harder than I want to on a daily basis. I work a 9 to 5. I work at AMG, Aftershock Media Group, which is actually a company owned by Clash with Ash. So he is, in my day job, my boss. And I spend probably between playing the games, making the thumbnails, recording the footage across the 3 YouTube channels, I probably spend about 5 to 6 hours per day doing YouTube related stuff. That does not include like live streaming. So you could say that I'm kind of burning the candles at both ends. 8 hours a day at AMG plus 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm putting in at least Monday through Friday, a 12-hour day. Weekends, I probably only put about 5 hours in per day because it's mostly YouTube, just checking in on stuff for the main job. Also, it's just my personality. I'm always just kind of a workaholic. If I have emails coming in, it's very hard for me to not address them, right? So, well, that's a good thing for AMG, I guess. For me and my health, maybe not the best. I gotta literally put my phone away so I don't see it, which I will sometimes do. But my point here is, no matter what it is that you're doing, whether it be grinding Call of Dragons, trying to stay up a few extra hours because war's going on and you don't want to let down your alliance. Once in a while, that's cool. But when it becomes a month-long war and you find yourself doing that every day, neglecting your family and friends and kids because you want to play a game, and it's actually even hurting your health, possibly even making you irritable, angry, you need to know when to put things in check. Now, as I mentioned, this has nothing to do with what we're here talking about today, about the events in Call of Dragons. I think it is very good, healthy, fun to participate in games like Call of Dragons with your friends. And I just want to say to all of you that if you are at a point where you're grinding something to the point of your health being at risk, and I'm not just talking about video games, I'm talking about life. I'm talking about jobs, work, coaching, anything you decide to do. Sometimes you need to refresh because your health is always important. I share this stuff with you guys because my life before YouTube was 100% about health and fitness. I was a personal trainer, I was a phys ed teacher, I was a health teacher, and I basically built my life around being active and teaching people how to be healthy for the rest of their lives. So I think from time to time, if I share something like this with you, it can be valuable to somebody watching. I urge you to check out this interview and maybe even check out his whole channel. He does a lot of great interviews on it. I watch every single one of them. I absolutely love them. This was a good one, and the topic was something I wanted to share with you here today. It's Clash with Ash on YouTube. Check him out. You'll see what's up, because I'm probably going to forget to put the link in the description of the video. But Call of Dragons is where it's at. Have some fun with it. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe for videos multiple times a week. I'll see you guys in the next one.